Good afternoon. My name is Robin, and this is my personal information. This video will be talk about our research, which is titled Indoor Air Quality Investigation for Improving the Health Measures at Cebu Technological University Main Campus. Thesis Advisory Committee. Rationale of the study. Humans require a consistent supply of food and water, as well as almost constant supply of oxygen. Air and water requirements are quite consistent. A fundamental human right is that everyone should have unrestricted access to clean air and water. Recognizing the importance of clean air for humans, the WHO Regional Office for Europe issued the first version of air quality recommendations for Europe in 1987, which included health risk evaluations for 28 chemical air pollutants. A second edition of the guidelines was released by WHO in 2000, and a global update was published in 2006. The contaminants examined in the first edition were the focus of the second edition. The worldwide update concentrated on a small number of pollutants: particulate matter, ozone, nitrogen dioxide, and sulfur dioxide. But it also included chapters on several health-related, generally topics relevant to the study of air pollution, such as indoor air quality. The WHO air quality recommendation has been a valuable source of the information and guidance for regulatory agencies working in the subject of air pollution. The guidelines are now widely regarded as the primary source of information for the European Commission's Air Quality Directive. It is self-evident that humans are exposed to air pollution both outside and inside. People are spending an increasing amount of the time indoors around the world. They are exposed to pollutants generated outdoors, the indoor environment, as well as pollutants produced within, such as those produced by space heating, cooking, and other indoor activities, or those emitted from goods used indoors. The first edition of the European Air Quality Guidelines, released in 1981, included a chapter on radon and an annex on cigarette smoke, both both of which are indoor air pollutants with serious public health consequences. In the second version, released in 2000, a section on indoor air contaminants was added, as well as synthetic vitreous vapors and radon. The global update of the air quality recommendations in 2005 highlighted the significant impact of indoor air pollution on health in poor nations. The high concentrations of particles and gases found indoors in dwellings that use solid fuels, including biomass, were recognized, and it was estimated that exposure is responsible for about 1.6 million more deaths per year, accounting for around 3% of the world burden of illness. This has a substantial impact on health, far more than the harm caused by outdoor air pollution. For a variety of reasons, work on measuring the health effects of indoor air pollution are lagged behind on outdoor air pollution, including this has significantly greater impact on health than the pollution caused by outdoor air pollutant studies. Studies on assessing the health impacts in indoor air pollution has lagged behind work on outdoor air pollution for of reasons, including questions questions as such: how could air quality standards be enforced indoors? Have delayed work on specific indoor air quality guidelines. However, who was not ignore the problem of the indoor exposure to air pollutants and has stressed since the publication of the first edition of the guidelines in 1987 that they should be applicable to both indoor and outdoor air. This was reinforced in the global update published in 2006, and the guidelines were recommended for application in all microenvironments. And it should be noted that the workplace has been spe- specifically included who air who air quality guidelines have not been seen as a basis for occupational exposure standards. Estimate of the problem. Research methodology.